All right, it's being reported by some of the NBA insiders that Bradley Beal would not welcome a trade to the Detroit Pistons or a place like the Charlotte Hornets because he has a no trade clause. Let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, drop video. Appreciate the love and support. Excuse me. I mean that's cool. I really don't think beggars can be choosers. I mean, what contending team wants to take on Bradley Beal? You know, he never won anything in the league, right? He get in a situation where, his time to step up and he doesn't step up in Phoenix. So where else who gonna take him serious? I mean, be honest. I mean, maybe the Orlando Magic might take a flyer on him. But when you start talking about, going to places that actually got a chance to, win or potentially be winners, who taking them serious? Maybe the Lakers are desperate enough to take him. Maybe if Denver can't swing a guy like Michael Porter Jr., they would absorb that contract. But if you're gonna absorb, can't get Zach LaVine, excuse me. But if you can't, in my opinion, absorb the contract of if you can't absorb the contract, if you couldn't pay KCP and what was the other brother's name, Bruce Brown, who are great fits, why would you go pay money for Bradley Beal when you don't even know what the fit is gonna be about? You don't even know how it's gonna fit. So, in my opinion, that's basically what I'm saying. But I mean, Bradley Beal, it is what it is. Nobody crying over spilled milk if you don't get Bradley Beal. And I think, and I like Bradley Beal. He's a good dude. He get back. He's a good dude. He's from the Lou. And my thing is like, you really don't have the options that you do. You stay in Phoenix and get blamed for it and come off the bench and for him to have a no trade clause, something got to change in the NBA. Something got to change. Something got to change because all these dudes making all this money, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Dude made a half a All-Star game or a couple All-Star games on a bad team, and this according to Chris Minix, and now he's an All-Star. Now he's an all-star caliber player and shit. Like, get out of here. Like, now he's a super max caliber player. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. So, but yeah, we ain't crying over spilled milk. He wanted to go to get out of Washington and be a part of a winning organization. Guess what? That didn't happen. He went there and they started losing. So, I don't know who gonna be jumping to get Bradley Beal. He might just stay put, but him having a trade clause, like, dude, this dude ain't Michael Jordan, LeBron, Shea Gillis-Lee Alexander. Shit, he barely Nikola Vujovic. In the NBA, man, that's kind of like the thing about it, in my opinion, when you start talking about, the NFL is such an anti-players league, but the NBA is such a players league. Boxing is such a pro boxers sport, and UFC is such an anti-MMA fighter sport. For the viewership, and for the fans, unfortunately, it's better, when it doesn't favor a player's type of league or type of sport. I think it favors the viewership better. You give them all this money, they don't want to play, they ain't hungry no more. You give them all these rights, you give them, these charter planes, you baby them, you take away so many back-to-backs, you do everything. You do everything. And what do? They abuse it. They abuse it. So I don't think anybody in Detroit is crying over spilled milk if Bradley Beal doesn't want to come to Detroit. But where are you going to go? That's going to put him in a position to be a winner. The Knicks ain't looking at him. The Celtics ain't looking at him. The Cavs ain't looking at him. I think maybe Orlando, or maybe Orlando is the closest team that could be a winner that they may be looking at him. In my opinion, that's it. Orlando. But it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, shit. But that's just my humble opinion on it. So, but he's still a solid player, but I ain't never won shit. So remember he was trying to get to Miami and all that, and he 31, so he ain't really old. He ain't really old, but I don't think nobody in the great city of Detroit is crying that Bradley Beal don't want to be here. I just don't believe it. So, but I thought he would have been a good fit. His ability to catch and shoot, but also, maybe he old. Maybe it's over his prime. I haven't seen much of him in. I watch much basketball outside of the Pistons when I get a chance to watch them. So I don't know what he's doing this year. But sometimes you could be in a losing situation so bad, and you get to a winning situation, you ain't that good. So I mean, he's shooting 40% from three, 38.5. He's shooting 50% from the flow. I mean, maybe it's just not a fit. Booker being that lead guard, I think that's a problem. He can do that, but he ain't a lead guard. They need a true point guard. But guess what? The true point guards ain't really walking, ain't growing on trees no more. It's like a handful of them. And then when you start getting into some of when you start getting into some of those when you started getting to some of those true point guards, man, kind of still some LaMelo, he's still a hybrid. He's just a wild child. He do what the hell he want to do. He do what he want to do. So he's still kind of like a wild child out there. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is my bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree, find me everywhere. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Let me know what you think, comment section. Peace.